Welcome to... Wait a minute. There's something on the lens. Okay, there we go. That's better. So, welcome to chapter 2. Now, I have been sick for the last week and a half, and I'm still not 100%, so that's why the delays, and that's why I sound like this. But here is the setup for chapter 2. So this is about 85% done, I would say. There's still some of the things missing, and there has been a lot of changes. Mainly, I have a separate setup for my videos now, and my workstation is right back there. So, as you can see in this B-roll, I have my setup, which is made for content creation and photography, and then I have a separate desk for working, so actually doing stuff on the PC or possibly streaming, but we'll see. But this area right here is where most of the changes have been made. So, first of all, I have a backdrop right now, so I actually have a bar near the ceiling, which I can hang different kinds of backdrops from. Right now I'm using a black canvas backdrop, but I have some other ones on the way at some point. I do have a white one that I could use, but white one in front of a white wall for videos, it's kind of a null deal. This is what we're going for right now. The mic that I'm using is still the same mic, but it is just now connected to a proper preamp, so no more zoom for me, but instead, I have a Behringer UMC 202 HD, which I can use for this, or if I'm recording a podcast, for example, I have 2 XLR ports on it, so I can record both of those. I have some mics to test for that, which is kind of fun. For the lights, the same lights still are doing the work here that I had on the last one, mainly the 200 watt Bave lights that I have, but the softboxes are changed. So right here with the key light, I now have a 120 centimeter octagon softbox with a grid in front of it to get some direction on that light and to make the light source bigger for some of that smoother shadow. And as a fill light, I now actually have a lantern softbox on the other light, so it's filling up this side here nicely. And because I am in front of a black backdrop and I tend to wear black shirts, not today, but in general, I also have a hair light right back there, which is one of those cheapo panels that I used back when I first started. Found some new uses for that, so that's cool. In terms of other knickknacks, I also got a mini dolly that I used in shooting that B-roll for the beginning, which is really, really fun to use. But probably the biggest upgrade is what you're seeing right now, which is my new camera. So I went from my trusty Sony a6000, I still have that, it's right there, to a Sony a6400. Now I know this is completely contradicting what I've been telling that, so the ZV-E10 is the one to go for. But that is because I also do photography and I want that viewfinder, so the ZV-E10 just wasn't an option for me. I will make another video on those differences and why I chose to go for the 6400 at a later date, but for now, just know that. But in terms of the video quality that is coming from the camera upgrade is the fact that I am now in 4K, which is awesome. And now I can also shoot in log profiles and color grade it myself, which I do not know how to do yet. I've looked at a couple of videos, but I'm excited to learn as I go. So this all is actually being shot in log. If you haven't seen what log footage looks like raw, here you go. This is the bland grayness of the log profile, and this is back to it being color graded. It's pretty cool. Actually, scratch that, it's really cool. And I can't wait to explore this thing more because I've never done this properly before. Some of the other things this space has now allowed me to do is just a lot of things. I have my guitars up on the wall right here. So it's just for decoration, storage, and usability purposes, much better. And I actually have proper shelving or cabinets, whatever you want to call them, so I can store all of the excess camera stuff that I have somewhere. That in the last space I had zero storage, none. But with this new apartment and this new setup, it's looking so good, man. In terms of other stuff, my website is also almost there. It just needs a few more finishing touches, and then I'll be able to publish that. Really excited. Can't wait for you guys to see what has been taking so long to do. So this is just what I wanted to update on you guys. So the chapter 2 is here. I am back at almost full strength since I'm still a little bit sick, but we'll get through that, right? I can't wait to get to making more videos with you guys. I have a lot of exciting ideas, so stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, by the way. There's been almost 100 subscribers in the last 2 weeks. So that is so cool. Almost at 1,000, so I'm really excited about that. Let's get this year started properly now, shall we? Because I got a few ideas. Okay, I'll see you guys all next time. Have a great rest of your week. Happy New Year. See ya.